Guys, this is so crazy. This is a part 2 from my live video I made yesterday, so if you haven't watched that one, you might want to watch that one first. You'll understand what I'm talking about. Guys, so yesterday I shared about how I was at the abortion clinic, not for myself, but like for community service, and there was this one girl. She went in, she had an abortion, she was super visibly upset, crying, how we didn't get a chance to talk to her then. We prayed for her and prayed that we'd run into her, and literally on my way home I get a craving for like Starbucks, so I pull into the Starbucks and find her in her car there, so I'm able to like quickly give her a little note. But I was a little upset because I didn't have a chance to write down everything I wanted to, because I only had like a few seconds. And so I was thinking about that, and today I was riding my bike after school, and this literally just happened, like just now. So I just finished class, we got out at like 2 or something, 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. And I'm riding my bike on the way home, and out of the corner of my eye, I see a green car, and I'm like, oh wow, that looks a lot like the girl's car from yesterday. And I take a closer look, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the same car. This is the same girl. And I'm like, no. And this is like literally on my street. I'm like, does this girl live on my street? And I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me right now. I'm like, Jesus, you are insane. And I'm like, what in the world? So she's not in the car is empty, but the window is like rolled down like this much. And I'm like, Lord, this is my chance. This is my opportunity. Like, Lord, you are so good right now. So I pulled over my bike, grabbed out of my bag a piece of paper, pulled out another drawing that I had made, and in the letter I had a chance to like write like a page and a half, like almost 2 pages. I told her my whole story, and I was like, hi, I promise I'm not a stalker, because I'm getting a letter from the same person 2 days in a row is a little weird. Like, I promise I'm not stalking you, but like, I know that Jesus is chasing you down because he loves you. He wants you to know him, and he wants to know how special you are to him. And like there must be something about you that the Lord really wants to tell you, like, because there are no coincidences. Like, me running into you 2 days in a row, like, is significant. Like, God is coming after you. And so like I just felt compelled and like inspired to share my story with her. And so I wrote down like my whole experience with like how I went through my abortion experience, and how like devastating it was, and how I was like really depressed and carrying this weight of shame and guilt and condemnation, and I had no one to talk to, and no one was there for me, and like I thought God hated me, God was mad at me, that like he could never forgive me, and how I navigated all of this for years, and then finally like God set me free from all of that shame, all of that condemnation, and like gave me all this healing. And I told her about how Jesus like died for her so that he would suffer, that so she could have joy, and like on the letter. And then I finally like was like, now I can leave her my contact information. So I wrote down my name. I was like, if you have anything you want to talk to me about, any questions, I'd love to tell you more of my story, like anything you want to talk about, like I'll be there for you. And like gave her my phone number, and like took the letter and like slipped it through her window and like landed on her front seat. And I'm just like, God, like what are the chances that I would run into this girl 2 days in a row? Like, I'm sorry, like, God loves people. Like, God loves that girl. Like, I don't know anything about her. I don't know her name. I don't know if she knows Jesus. I don't know if she's atheist. I don't know if she's been Christian her whole life. I literally know nothing. All I know is that she had an abortion, she was crying, she was upset, and that I can relate. I had the same experience, so like, I know that I'm qualified to share with her and to tell her like my story, right? Even if I never know her story, or if she never if she never reaches out to me at all, like I am in a unique position to like share what I experienced, and that like God gave me an open door 2 days in a row. Like God, like, like I didn't even pray for this. Like I was just like riding on my bike on the way home. Like, y'all, this is so amazing. Like I really, really hope this girl reaches out to me, because like how powerful would that be? Like, I just had to tell you, like, this is amazing. Like, God is so cool. Like, God cares so much about everyone. Like, that he would do this, and like use me to reach someone else that I don't even know, to show them his love. Anyways, I just had to give you guys an update. Like, this is so crazy. My mind is blown right now.